When you think you know what's going on in the world of boxing, someone comes along and informs you, you know nothing. Jon Snow. There is Eddie Hearn stating that he has not, I repeat, has not spoken with Team Bakole about a possible showdown with Anthony Joshua in Africa, according to Turki Al-Sheikh, according to Martin Bakole, according to Ben Shalom. This is false. However, the possibility of Deontay Wilder fighting Anthony Joshua is more likely. And let me counterpunch. I think, like I told you guys, I would feel more confident, better off, more insured that a fight between Anthony Joshua and Martin Bakole was taking place from them before taking this for cash value. Now, you see, Eddie Hearn has came by and said, well, I don't know what the hell they're talking about. Because like I told you guys, it makes sense. Because Ben Shalom saying it's done, it's this, it's that. Ben Shalom and the relationship he has, or the lack of relationship that he has with Eddie Hearn and Frank Warren, isn't really all that, okay? That shows you that it was strange to hear him say it's done when we heard nothing from Eddie Hearn, we heard nothing from Frank Warren, but we've heard it from Ben Shalom and Martin Bakole. It sounds strange to me because it would seem like you would hear from the bigger promoters first than someone smaller. They would sure co-sign it, but don't you think a big promotional company like Matchroom, don't you think that that would be one of the first things that they would promote about one of their superstar fighters like Anthony Joshua? You would have heard that shit from Matchroom Boxing first. Absolutely. And also with Frank Warren, somebody would be interviewed. Somebody would say, you know what, that's true or that's false. Somebody would have told us that that fight was on. Okay? So now the beans have all spilled. Now the truth is out. Now it makes Ben Shalom lose credibility, like he really had a lot of it anyway, in the fight game. Because now they're saying, okay, you're either lying on us or you're saying, or you're trying to make yourself look good by not telling the truth. Either way, it's a lie. Okay? So a lot of people said in the comments, I read them, hey, you know, I don't believe it until we hear it from the gift mouth or the gift horse in the mouth then. And I agree. And now, since we have this new news concerning Eddie Hearn, he's willing to promote Deontay Wilder. Now, let's talk about the reasons why it may not happen, why it's not being considered, which I don't see why they would lie about it. That's just bullshit, right? Maybe that's just to get some attention behind Martin Bakole or whatever before the Efe Ajagba fight. Maybe, maybe not. But at the same time, though, him not speaking with Eddie Hearn about Martin Bakole and Anthony Joshua, and then him willing to fight Deontay Wilder, and let you know that they are willing to take certain risk, but not all risk, right? But then again, if Ben Shalom is going to lie about in talks and done deal and all that shit, what else is he going to lie about? You see, so yes, that means you stop having credibility in fighters or promoters or both when they open their mouth. But I think, of course, this is what he meant. I think they were talking about another fight with AJ simply based off the fact that they want people to look at this fight with interest, because they feel that if he fights AJ next, he still has to get past this guy, the only once beaten, just like Martin Bakole, Efe Ajagba, in the ring. So that fight means a lot more to a lot of people if there's a bigger fight behind it, if you see where I'm coming from, people. So that's one of the reasons why the lie was implemented, or that narrative was pushed that wasn't true. But Eddie Hearn is telling us that it is not true. You guys tell me what you think of Eddie Hearn shutting down the claim that Martin Bakole in Ben Shalom has stated that the fight is signed, it is not signed, it is not done, and is not delivered. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!